Hello and welcome to the Ilene Silverman Show. I'm your host Ilene, and on this week's program, our guests share with us all about pickleball, including history, local games and tournaments, and how you can get started playing pickleball. We guarantee once you start the game, you'll be joining the pickleball family. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us for our program. I'm delighted to introduce my guest, Mary Rosso, USA Pickleball Ambassador for Alachua County. And Mary, it's wonderful to have you here and join us and tell us all about pickleball. And for getting me out with Billy D'Annunzio to play, well, a little bit of pickleball, but I can see how you can get very energized. And it's contagious. It's fun.
It is.
I might have to play another game.
You're always welcome.
Thank you very much. And how did you get involved in the first place?
I actually was introduced to pickleball by John Petrich, the gentleman. He and a doctor from Gainesville started pickleball back in 2015 in the community, and he got me started 2.5 years ago, and I've never stopped playing.
Okay. See, hey, it shows you look fit. I loved, and you were showing me some of the rules and helping me and everybody else playing out here before we started the show. I can see why that this game of pickleball has grown in popularity over the years. I mean, something like 3.3 million people in our country are pickleball enthusiasts and international, and it just growing and growing, like right here in Alachua County. But before we get to right here, just drop back and tell us a little bit of the history of how this game got started.
Well, it was actually founded back in 1965 by a congressman by the name of Joel Pritchard from the state of Washington. And one day he and 2 of his friends were in his backyard with family, and they decided they wanted something to play. And they had a badminton court, and they had the paddles,
Right.
but they didn't have the shuttlecocks. So
okay.
what they did is they used a wiffle ball and they used ping pong paddles, and they started the game.
Right.
And then named the game after his wife. Joel's wife Jan was a competitive rower.
Okay, yes.
And so they named the game after pickle boats.
Okay, those are kind of the left behind.
The left behind
Yes,
crew
yes,
boats, yes.
yes.
So
And
that's
so
how it
from
got
that
its name.
early beginning of these neighbors just coming up with something, it has evolved into a national organization.
Yes, it has.
Right. And here, okay, and here, the Gainesville Pickleball Plaguers, tell us about being an ambassador and what that involves.
Well, being an ambassador, one thing is you have to love the sport, and
Okay, you've gotten there.
you have to want to promote it amongst everyone in the
Right.
community. Another thing we like to do, we do social activities. We do a dink and dine occasionally, and we all get together, play at our different venues, and then we all join together for lunch.
I love it because what I see is there is a real pickleball family,
Yes.
a community. No matter where you're playing, the different areas around Gainesville, which you can find, on your information, Facebook information, but you're like just bonded
Yes, we
by
are.
this game.
Right. We also had a trivia group that would play trivia once
Oh,
a week,
fun.
and we called ourselves the Picklers. So it's just, everyone gets along. It's just a great, great pickleball family.
And is it so you can join in a game? I noticed when you let me join in and I was leaving, you were gathering for wine and cheese. So right away I thought, these pickleball players are fun people.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We just enjoy the game and love to have fun.
I could see all ages,
Yes.
men and women, everybody playing together. And so, do you think you sharpen up your game, but is it hard to get started, or it's pretty easy to? I mean, I managed to hit a few, but
No, it's not hard to get started. We used to have lessons through Santa Fe Community College.
right.
And then COVID came about, and we will be starting those up
Oh, good.
in the future
Okay, well, as that rolls out again,
as
I
it
know.
rolls out again, yes. But you can go anywhere. We encourage beginners at all venues, and everyone is very willing to work with the new beginners, and we all started somewhere.
That's
so-
true. I felt encouragement.
Yes.
Yes.
We-
And I want to thank you for sharing so much positive information and inviting me to get involved. And I hope to see you out there for my own lesson.
Yes,
for
I hope
pickleball.
so too.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're talking about the game of pickleball, and I'm pleased to introduce my guest, Billy D'Annunzio, board member for Touching Hearts at Home, and of course, a pickleball player.
Absolutely.
And Billy, we've been friends, longtime friends, and I've always enjoyed when you've been on our shows with many of the organizations and professional life in the past. It's been great. And I'm glad you're here now because you have helped introduce me with Mary to my first pickleball game.
Yep, and I'm glad to be here with the next stage of my life. Now that I've got retirement and we're doing something new. So,
Right.
Yes.
Right. I'd say you're keeping busy.
Yes. Don't have a spare minute.
First, I can understand that pickleball starts to consume a person.
Yes, it does.
And so, along with playing pickleball, you've got a whole thing going with tournaments, which is involving something else that is dear to your heart.
Yes. This is Touching Hearts at Home, and we are doing a tournament. And I can show you with my logo.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
I love
This
it.
is the logo, and these are the Touching Hearts at Home colors.
Right.
And this is our tournament, and the tournament is going to be December 4th and 5th.
Excellent.
And so what we were
Pickleball
doing,
tournament. Okay,
yes,
got it.
it's and there's a lot of reasons for doing it. We're doing it because of Touching Hearts at Home wanted to raise money for Alzheimer's and the walk that we do. And
Oh,
we thought
certainly,
instead
yes,
of a
yearly.
golf tournament or a gala or something like that, we wanted to do something new and different. and this is what's upcoming so much is
Right.
the pickleball, and we wanted to promote pickleball, and so that's the other thing we're doing. And this tournament will be in Alachua, but it's for anybody. So
Okay, everyone's invited.
well, the best part about pickleball, and you found this out the other night when
Yeah,
you came to
yeah.
the 300 Club, is you can walk up, you know nothing. We all have extra paddles. These are all mine. I mean,
Okay, yes.
you have different
Everybody
reasons.
said, I have a paddle, I have a ball.
We have extras, and they'll just say, come on in. It's not like you have to try out or you have to take lessons or you have to do anything. We welcome you wherever you come up to.
You're a pickleball family.
Well, we
truly
do.
are.
We go to a Dink and Dine, which I think Mary, mentioned, and that type, and the trivia, and we go all over town. We play at the 300 Club. We play in Alachua. We play in Jonesville. We play at Northside, which is the senior center.
Right.
So there are, and they're growing every single day.
Oh, I can see.
So,
You can
yeah.
and you can find this information through your Facebook
Right.
page.
Right.
Yes.
And if you want to come to the tournament, if you just don't know what it is about, we
Right.
want you to come to the tournament because all the money that we raise is going to go to Alzheimer's. We're going to do a raffle. We're going to do a silent auction. The Dink and Dine dinking is when you hit it softly back and forth.
Okay, yes, which I wasn't dinking, I was going, pow.
Well,
Okay.
sometimes we slam,
Yeah.
but if you
Of course,
dink,
a few
then
times
you drink.
mine just fell on the ground and rolled. Okay.
But we found them. We found them. And so this is part of, and the pink is the color that represents Touching Hearts at Home.
Exactly.
And what they do is they work with seniors, any adults that need health care,
I see.
and anybody that has disabilities. And that's how they got involved with the Alzheimer's.
Well, that's perfect sense. It correlates, yes.
Right.
So they saw the need and certainly a growing need in
Yes.
our community. And I know, the Alzheimer's Association has had this memory walk, we used to call it. And for years and years,
Yeah.
they've been on my Ilene Silverman show.
Right.
But
So we're dovetailing with them.
The need has
Right.
grown.
Right, and so that Friday night we're having a cocktail party for all the sponsors. We have some wonderful sponsors. And then the next 2 days we'll be
Right.
playing, doing the raffle, doing the auction, making presentations, that type of thing. But anybody can come out.
Oh, I love this idea. First, we're back in the mass. We have had different things in this community COVID-wise, so we're being very safe.
Right.
But being outside, you've chosen
Right.
something very positive, even though it's not till December.
Right. Well, and the Gainesville Sports Commission is who does the
Oh,
work,
okay.
and that's who it
Behind
goes
us.
through. So if you want to sign up, you
That's
can
how you
either
do
go
it.
to our website or go to Gainesville Sports Commission, and they have it. And like we're talking about pickleball, so people don't know what it is. This is
Yes.
a wiffle ball,
And it's so
and
light.
it's like so light.
I know. Oh, well, see, there. I told you it rolled.
And so if you get hit by it, like I just hit you with it,
Yes, but you don't feel it.
You don't feel
and
it
that's
or
why
anything.
I felt really,
And the
really
paddles are
comfortable
lightweight.
because I was always, I tried tennis,
Mm-hmm.
I tried racquetball, and I never liked these balls banging back and
Mm-hmm.
forth. Even though that one rolled off, it didn't hurt.
it doesn't hurt. Well,
Right.
and the net is lower than a tennis net.
That's
Court
true.
is smaller.
Yes.
The paddles are smaller.
Yes.
And so it's a win-win-win as far as, and so you just come up, and if you've ever played any sport, even way back when, whether it's tennis, ping pong, it works beautifully
yes,
with.
yes.
Any sport that you use a racket or anything
All those
that.
skills come back into play. Oh.
And so we really want to promote it. We want people to realize you can just walk up. We don't have lessons anymore at Santa Fe, but if you walk up to a court, Martin Luther King is inside. We
Right.
play there
That's good
every
to
morning.
know.
And so if you just walk up and people will say, would you like to come play? Like they
I'm ready.
did you. Yeah.
Yes, everyone will encourage you.
Yeah, and you don't even need to bring a paddle. We all have extra paddles.
I could see.
Everybody
So
does.
Everyone's invited to be part of the pickleball family.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Billy. I love your enthusiasm and all you're doing with Touching Hearts at Home and the tournament. Well done.
I
and,
hope people will come out.
Oh, I know so, and a benefit to this community.
Thank you.
Certainly. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're talking about the game of pickleball, and I'm pleased to introduce my guest, Dada Knighton, pickleball player. And Dada, it's wonderful to have you join us and
Thank you so
talk
much.
about pickleball.
Thank you, Ilene. It's been a pleasure. I've only been playing pickleball for only a couple months,
Right.
but it's been a blast because I'm back outside, exercising, having a fun time, being social. It's just been a nice addition to my life recently.
Well, and I love you said your wife has started playing, and you have a little baby girl. She's now sort of the pickleball mascot.
I hope to have a future pickleball player in the family. I mean,
Right.
she comes out with us. She gets so much attention from everybody. So everybody's so nice that she's happy to be out there. My wife Rada plays. It's really been like a nice family adventure. You tell a friend, they tell a friend, they tell a friend, and then now we have more and more people have come to play. Yeah, it's been great.
Oh, I love that. And I know you live out in Alachua, and you've involved many people in that area. And I think that's great, as a matter of fact. I haven't even asked if you're going to get in that tournament.
I am going to be in the tournament. Me and one of my best friends, we signed up for the tournament, and we're even though we had just started playing, we said we're going to sign up and have a good time.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I understand. Well, we've talked about doing things in the community, so I can see that would be something that, yes, you would feel strongly about.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we know that you're new at the game, but I'm even newer at the game. And possibly a lot of our viewers have never even played the game. We don't know where they've been since pickleball is all the rage. I mean, you bring up the subject to people. I tried this, and somebody says, "Oh yes, pickleball," and they start a conversation.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so show us some of the basics, if you will.
Well, sure. I mean,
Just to
it's
get us
very
kinda-
simple. We have the basic paddle right here.
Okay.
You need paddle. You need balls. I'm an extreme person. I like to go all in, so I have a bunch of balls. And
Yeah, I know. I love it. Thank you for bringing
yeah,
them.
it's no problem. I mean, I went to the play. I was hitting, go get some practice, and I had 5 balls and hitting them, running after them.
All
I
right,
said,
you have to spend your whole time.
I can't do this. So I got my little set here, and
No, I
you
like
know.
this very
My
much.
wife says, "Oh, you're just extreme," but I go all in. So it's been a great fun time.
I understand. I like your enthusiasm.
Thank It's this
I'll add back to
game
it,
here is so fun. Like it's like playing. Imagine standing on a table tennis, a large table tennis,
Yeah.
as a mini you. That's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm like playing life-size table tennis, and you can mess up because you're on a bigger court. It's been a blast.
Yeah, I like that analogy. That is quite funny. And what's that area they call the kitchen?
That's like a little area where you have to let the ball bounce first before you can step into it.
Right.
So when you're in the kitchen, it's like the non-volley zone. So if I want to stand close to the net, I have to let the ball bounce first, and then I can hit it.
Okay, right. And how do you keep score?
Well, it's very simple. It does confuse people sometimes, but I think I can explain it in a very simple way. So
Good.
you always say your score first, then you say your opponent's score,
Okay,
and you say whether you're the first or second person on your team to serve.
okay, to serve.
So, for example, it would be like 1, 1, 2, 1. That means we have 1, you have 2,
Right.
and I'm the first person to serve.
Okay, got it. And about how long's a game?
Well, that depends on
I guess depends
whether
on
you do very
your
good or
skill.
bad. I mean, I'll tell you,
I understand
One
your
time-
skill level.
I'm not bad, but I'm not that good. But I know one time Mary and one of her friends beat me and my best friend.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was 11-1 or 11-0.
Oh, okay.
Something pretty bad. But it was fun, though.
I see.
It wasn't that long of a
That
game.
didn't take long. I understand. So it kind of depends.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not so long that people are huffing. I mean, you're exercising. It's good, but you're not huffing and puffing.
You're
So
having a
people,
blast.
right?
Yeah.
And people of all ages and really athletic ability.
All
Have a
ages,
chance to pick a
try.
ball.
We played a gentleman, not even a gentleman. He's 16 years old. He's playing out there,
Right.
and we're playing somebody who's 60 or more or 30s.
Right,
And
it's
he's hitting
in
shots that I
levels.
couldn't get in. It's just all fun.
Yes, I know. I can see. I was even seeing that it's not such a big court. It's not such a high net. It's not intimidating.
No.
that's kind of, I think, the what makes it such a family, because you're not intimidated when you see it. And I definitely like your stock of balls here, because you already see that I already dropped one and it went rolling. So I'd spend my whole time chasing balls, which I kind of did for Mary and Billy, but they were so good they didn't want to say anything about it. But I just thank you, Dada. I just love your approach to the game.
Well, thank you for having me.
And you and your family and everyone, and I'll be looking for you at the tournament.
Thank you so much, Ilene.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about the game of pickleball, and I'm pleased to introduce my guest, Susan Spain, pickleball player enthusiastic.
That's true.
Yes, you are, and a longtime friend, Susan, and I'm just very pleased that you're here. And you're the very reason I put together this show on pickleball, because I hadn't seen you in a long time. We were out and about, and ran into you and Tom, Harvey and I, eating outside at dinner, and I said, "Oh, you're looking great. What are you doing with yourself?" And you said,
Pickleball!
"Yes."
And that's the only thing I'm doing. No, not true.
No, I know.
Pretty much.
I know you're busy, and still, you and Tom very active professionally. But so tell me how this all started, pickleball, for you.
Well, like so many people, you learn about it from mouth to mouth. I learned about it from my friend Paul, who's in the Gainesville clarinet choir with me. And he would come to practice and he would talk about pickleball, pickleball, pickleball. And I thought, okay, finally I said, "Paul, what in the world is pickleball?" So he explained it. And then a little while later, I heard about the classes at Santa Fe College through
perfect.
Community Ed. And I actually took the last class that was given before COVID started.
Excellent.
And actually Mary, who is on the show here
Right,
tonight,
our ambassador.
she was
Yeah.
one of my instructors.
Oh,
And
see?
the rest of it is history. I mean, I became totally addicted. And I play it 3 or 4 times a week,
Right.
usually 2 or 3 hours at a time.
I mean, that takes a lot of stamina. I mean, even though we said, okay, it's not maybe like tennis, but still 2 or 3 hours, that keeps you in good shape.
Well, you don't even think about it because
Right,
you're
'cause
having
you're just-
so much fun.
Right.
And the one thing that I hear most on the court is laughter. So
That's the pickleball family. I love
yes,
it.
it is. And I have made so many friends. We go out to lunch together now. It's just a very friendly.
Yeah, I can see.
family sport.
It encourages everybody to
Yeah.
to become friendlier, and they invite you in.
Right, and they build you up. I played with someone today at Jonesville, and he's a longtime player, and he's just giving me hints as I'm playing. I mean, he is fabulous player, but he doesn't mind playing with someone
Right,
who's
it's
new.
not like
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
want you to get better.
Right,
'Cause,
right.
Yeah, I understand. It's just a whole different atmosphere. Okay, so tell me what it means when you're pickled in the game.
And I have been pickled. Well, you play to 11. So
Okay, 11 points.
and
okay.
you have to be ahead by at least 2 points. Well, I have been pickled. That's when one team is 11 and my team is 0. You're pickled.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So-
Not like Dada was saying 11 to 1, but just
11 to
to
0.
Okay, yeah. I could see where I could be pickled.
Yeah,
yes, I
yeah, but it's
understand.
okay. You still
Yeah,
had fun.
yes, you still have, and that's kind of the part of it. In this pickleball family that you've acquired, you know, how would you encourage other people to get out and get started? Where do we go first? What do we do?
Well, you know,
I mean, we got to get our paddles. Although I noticed everyone has extra ones.
well, I mean, I have 3 paddles. I mean, everybody has a paddle. I've gone up to this one. You can start out with paddles at Walmart for almost nothing.
Okay, so it's not like you
and
have to get
No, it's not a
not
big
like this-
investment.
right.
And just come out to the court and
And of course, then there's the ball.
yeah, they're not
Let's see
bad.
if I can pick one up
Yeah.
here. Yes, no, they're lightweight.
was
They got
nice.
stuck in the. Oh, look, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
They got stuck there,
Yeah.
but hey, it's so lightweight. That's why I found it non-threatening.
Right.
I don't like when a heavy, a hard ball is coming at me. But this is just, it's as I said, it's comfortable. You don't fear it.
And what they say when you're playing is to aim for the feet. And actually, people do that and it goes right between your legs. It's the funniest feeling. That's another time you laughed.
But you even said when it hit you up here and it didn't hurt.
No
Like
big deal.
yeah,
No.
yeah,
no.
yes. So see, that encourages me and makes me feel more comfortable. So I'm thinking, Billy's got her name on this paddle right here, but I'm thinking, hey, this might be a game I could do.
Oh, it is.
And I've had, hand and eye coordination difficulties with tennis. I think I mentioned racquetball. It just didn't gel. Forget golf, not enough time. This could be my game, and maybe that's why so many people all over, and certainly in Alachua County, are addicted to pickleball. And I mean, in a good way.
In a good way.
There.
And it's maybe 15 minutes for a game.
Right.
Right.
Everybody has encouraged me. I'm gonna get out here and
I'll
try.
expect you to be playing with me.
Okay, thank you, Susan, and to Mary and Donna and to Billy for such good information. And I hope I will see you out there for a game of pickleball. So glad you tuned in, and I hope you'll join us next week. Take care.